Fox 19, this is Final Quarter.
Turned on the stadium lights for the first time tonight. It is tradition in Ohio for powerhouses to meet in week one in the Crosstown Showdown, but we begin with the so-called small school football. Reading paid a visit to North College Hill, and the Trojans opened things up with the right arm of Dakota Dardis, who tests the secondary and wins the battle with Damian Garnett on the 38-yard strike for the touchdown. But on the next Trojan drive, Dardis looks across the middle but is picked off by Mason Antoon, who heads right and is promptly escorted out of bounds by 2 or 3 red jerseys. Antoon is also the Reading quarterback. He finds, how about this, Ben Gertz, another nice play in the end zone to make it 7-6 Reading, but North College Hill answered back in a big way to beat Reading 39-7. Also
win. Reading at Blanchester, and the Wildcats get on the board first. Quarterback Kyle Pinkwite. A little game of hide and seek, fakes the inside handoff, takes it outside. Rest of the Devils are faked around. He gets it, no extra points. 6-0, but Reading's quarterback Matt Antoine. He played a much better game and put the rock in the zone. 3 rushing TDs, added 1 more through the air. Reading big 42-14. So.
And Reading over Purcell Marion Edgewood.
It's a great night for high school football, and what do you know? We got high school football to show you. That story and the rest of the day in sports is straight ahead. Are we eligible for that? Oh, that's right, we're local. Okay, so we're now officially into week 4 of high school football. 3 games involving 5 tri-state teams tonight, including North College Hill, which beat Dayton-Patterson 59-6. At Reading tonight, the Blue Devils against Wyoming on a great night for football. And a great play here by Wyoming quarterback Kyle Seifried. It's a draw, and watch him dance around defenders to give Wyoming a 7-point lead. Bengal fans, this could be deja vu all over again. Seconds before halftime, Brandon Miner pass into the end zone, tipped into the hands of Ben Grotz. 28-21 final. The Cowboys right off tonight with a win. At
the high school football schedule up and running as of tonight with Wyoming visiting Reading. It was 7-7 when our Mark Slaughter pulled off his lens cap on the sideline to see Wyoming's Kyle Seifert drop back, pull it down, and score on the draw. 14-7 Cowboys. Reading likes to throw the ball a la Tony Pike. Brandon Miner, nephew of former Blue Devils coach Ken Miner, goes deep to Tyler Bessie, setting up a probable play of the week nominee for next week and conjures up memories of the Sunday Bengals disappointment. Miner throws, bounces off the Wyoming defensive back straight up in the air for Ben Gertz to grab and take him for the touchdown. 14-14 then. The Cowboys would prevail 28-21. Nearly 100.
The Reds are going for 4 in a row. Highlights from their opener against the Marlins.
Plus, Wyoming and Reading meet on the prep gridiron under the Thursday night lights. Tara is next with sports.
And remember,
the Thursday night lights football in the Tri-State.
Thursday night lights football and Thursday night baseball lights. Reading hosts Wyoming tonight. Devils Brandon Miner looking like former Reading quarterback and current Bearcat Tony Pike with the strike in the end zone. 1 of 2 TD catches for Ben Gertz tonight. Miner goes 16 of 21 for 178 yards, but those Cowboys sure can run. Kyle Seifried handoff to Isaiah Nearer for the nice pickup. Seifried would add 2 rushing touchdowns of his own plus 200 passing yards. Wyoming beats Reading 28-21 and NCH beat Ponitz 59-6 tonight. Just a little preview for tomorrow. Friday night final will be jam-packed with high school football.
Oh, I know it will. Thanks, Tara.
we'll be right back.
Few more minutes to talk with this victory over the Green Bay Packers, but first, let's check out our high school plays of the week. Last week, we got an amazing 160,000 votes. Here's our candidates this week. And let's go, starting with top 3. Number 1, it's Cooper playing against Lloyd, and it's Lloyd's Seth Chappie taking the handoff and breaking through the Cooper defense. Nice little weave there. He makes it look way too easy for this Juggernaut's touchdown. Let's look at contender number 2, Wyoming against Reading. And it's the Blue Devils' Nate Hammond looks to the end zone. The pass gets tipped in the air. And look what I found, says Ben Gertz, as he takes it in for the score. A little Brandon Stokely reminder. And contender number 3 this week, it's Beechwood against Covington Catholic. Braden Erpenbeck is our quarterback for the Colonels. He finds Alex Connolly in the corner for the score. A good throw, a great catch. Vote for the play of the week at WCPO.com starting Monday morning.
Make it
Monday. And hey, here's our top contenders for the high school play of the week. Number 1, Cooper against Lloyd, and it's Seth Chappie swerving his way through the defense. He breaks away and scores for the Lloyd Juggernauts. Contender number 2 of the week, it was Wyoming playing the Reading Blue Devils, and Nate Hammond of Reading looks for the end zone. The pass gets tipped up in the air, and Ben Gertz is there to make the catch. A little Brandon Stokely action. And contender number 3 for this week, it was Beechwood against Covington Catholic on Saturday afternoon. Braden Erpenbeck of the Colonels with a nice throw. Alex Connolly, the great catch. Vote for the play of the week at WCPO.com. That's the same.
Let's turn our attention to the Finneytown Wildcats as they played host to Reading's Blue Devils tonight on a very muddy field. Reading's Rashad Kite fumbles, and the Wildcats would recover. This was an absolute quagmire. Finneytown quarterback Matthew Blauser watches this snap go right by him. He gets it and is sacked by Reading. Presumably they are still playing. No score in just yet. 2 first-timers on the field.
17.
It was Reading all over Taylor, 43-7, and Indian Hill beats Miramont 51-21.
On the home field, Indian Hill was driving against Reading, and they like to fake a lot of handoffs. Indian Hill's Jacob Bauer goes outside, drags the defender into the end zone. That's a 4-yard score. Reading bounced back with Rashard Kite, who celebrates his 3-yard touchdown run, but it was not enough. Indian Hill is victorious on the evening 31-21. Madeira.
At 11:15 on High School Playbook. All right, how about the Bengals?
Yes.
The final.
We're heading to Tomahawk Stadium at Indian Hill. Reading coming in for a wet night against the Braves. Indian Hill on the march. Jacob Bauer runs it in. Indian Hill takes a 17-7 lead. Reading would not go away. Rashad Kite. It's Kite flying in for the touchdown, but the Braves come right back at him. Reed Lockwood with the water skis and in for the touchdown. Indian Hill wins by 10, 31-21, the final.
Well, now on to high school football, and neither team is going to the postseason playoffs, but Madeira and Reading put on quite a show tonight. Madeira against Reading, couple of 4-4 teams, and watch this play. Reading quarterback Mason Anton keeps it, then fumbles it. The Blue Devils get some extra mojo out of it. Austin Pavlik falls on it, setting up the Blue Devils' first touchdown. But Madeira wins it here, tied at 14 in the 4th. It's Patrick McClanahan with the keeper as Madeira wins its 3rd in a row. 20-14 is the final.
But you don't have to wait till Friday for prep football. Madeira is at Reading under the Thursday night lights. Close game, tied 14-all late in the 4th. Mustangs going for it on 4th down under 3 minutes. Patrick McClanahan keeps straight into the end zone. It's 20-14 Madeira. He'd also throw for 137 yards. Blue Devils with a chance to respond on the Mustangs 25, but Brandon Miner's pass is picked off by Madeira's quarterback McClanahan. It's his 17th birthday, so suiting, he scores the last touchdown and assures the 2014 victory with that pick.
13. Deer Park shut out by Reading 26-0, and another